Blessed evening, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Tonight in the Hobbit kitchen, I'm making a fall roasted butternut squash risotto with lots of warming spices. To start things off, I have half a peeled, de-seeded butternut squash. I'm going to dice it up into about 1-inch cubes. Now that the squash is all cut up, I'm going to add a generous amount of olive oil and some spices. I want to make sure to bring out the sweetness of the squash, so I'm adding a little ginger, a little nutmeg, and some coriander. And of course, salt and pepper. Then just give everything a good mix by hand. That way you ensure every piece gets coated in the oil and the spices. If you don't use enough oil, you'll burn your squash. This is going to roast at 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, and then you're going to carefully turn everything and roast it for another 15 to 25 minutes depending on desired doneness. Once it's done, just put it off to the side. To start the risotto, first thing I need is half an onion. Just want to dice this up. Not too big, not too small. You don't want huge chunks of onion in the risotto. I mean, maybe you do. If you do, more power to you. But I'm just going to go with a nice small dice. That way it's there, but it doesn't take over the risotto or take away from the squash. Now that all the ingredients are prepped, I'm just going to heat up a pan, add some olive oil, and start by sauteing the onions and a piece of crushed ginger. I've been using this instead of buying fresh ginger now. I found it in the freezer section. It works so well. And the best part is it just pops right out. Salt and pepper, of course. Now that the onions and ginger are starting to soften up and the ginger has defrosted, I'm going to add in 1 cup of risotto. Just want to let the risotto toast for a moment or two, and then I'm going to add half a cup of white wine. Just want to give this a stir till the wine cooks down and is absorbed by the risotto. And then we're going to add between 4 and 6 cups of chicken stock. It really depends on how you want it done. I want this creamy, so it's going to be about 5 cups. Now that the wine is absorbed, it's time to add the chicken stock and some spices. While I'm waiting for this to come up to a boil, I'm going to add some garlic powder, and some nutmeg. Bring up to a boil and cook, stirring frequently for about 45 minutes to an hour. Now that the risotto is completed, I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. A couple tablespoons of cream cheese. This is going to add a nice creamy texture and a nutty flavor. And then I'm going to add some fresh shredded Parmesan. And there you have it, delicious fall roasted butternut squash risotto. That's all for today from the Hobbit Kitchen. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a great night.